Just make this clear, y'all. I do want to get married one day. I do want to have a fiance that's gonna love me and all my kids. Going to make sure that if before I marry someone, before somebody actually gets down on one knee to me, somebody that I genuinely want to be with the rest of my life, and that it is benefiting me, makes me happy in every aspect. Like, I want to be with somebody that is perfect for me. Y'all take a deep breath, because we're gonna make this video as positive as we're gonna get it. What's up, sis? Welcome back to your girl's channel, period. Hey sis, welcome back to your girl's channel. By the title, you can tell that this video, I'm going to be basically kind of doing like a life update. Not even really a life update, but like kind of like addressing some of the things that need to be addressed. I already kind of did a life update in my last video. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. Just like a fresh start of 2022 type of video. Check that out. This video is more so addressing the hate comments, addressing the stuff that just needs to be addressed. And I told myself I wasn't going to do this again. I wasn't going to address it, which I really, if you watch me, you know I'm very like transparent. I tell y'all pretty much a lot of stuff. So you can kind of tell who is just trolling on my channel or just want to be like, I can't even say the word, but y'all know what I want to say. Just be trying to get underneath my skin as if I don't clap back. And baby, I most definitely clap back. It's one comment, because usually I just like brush it off. I don't even address nothing. But it was one comment where sis really got under my skin, because I'm like, y'all really feel like y'all know somebody and y'all don't know me, and then y'all don't even know what I'm going through currently, and it just irritates me. But I decided to make this video to address, you know, everything, and also to give y'all some enlightenment of what's going on in my life, things the way they are. Before we get into this video, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, because our goal is 20K. okay, our goal is 20K, y'all, so make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. We're at 19.2K. Yeah, also follow me on my Instagram, on my social media platforms. We lit over there. I also have been a little bit like active on on TikTok, y'all. I'm trying to kind of focus it. Follow me on TikTok. Just lay down the line of why I am single. I feel like there's just this whole story in some of like the trolls, I'm calling they ass trolls because that's what they are, the trolls mind of that I've just been single forever. Like, I've just been single and never was in a relationship with my kid's father. I'm gonna put S at the end, fathers, because I have 2 baby daddies, okay? Like, we finna be real blunt, okay? Everybody know this. Like, if you don't know, you know now. That 2 of my kids are by one man. My last child was by a separate one, okay? That saves y'all the confusion if y'all didn't know I have 2 fathers. It was like y'all, they were making it seem as if I never was in a relationship. I was just having kids and not in a relationship. Let me just say this. My first kid's dad, which were the 2 kids I had, I was with their father for 3+ years, okay? And I try to explain to y'all in a previous video of what happened with that relationship. I literally was 16 and pregnant, y'all. Me and him were in a teenager relationship. We didn't know what the F we was doing. We literally was just thugging it out, literally. Like, that bond right there that we have with me and him will forever be tight. Like, we forever like this, but we just didn't work out as in a relationship aspect, okay? Me and him was in a 3+ year relationship, so don't make it seem like I'm just having kids and they ain't got no father and stuff like that. Like, this stuff really blows me. But yes, me and him was in a 3+ year relationship. We ended up getting an apartment together. We lived in an apartment for a year, okay? We lived in that apartment for a year together, and we were happy, but then we were also not happy. and we end up not being together no more. And that just happened with that relationship. So I feel like me and him didn't work out for the fact that we were so young. We were like young in love, and we really didn't know what we were doing, for real. That we just had some differences that just didn't work out. Just like normal relationships that don't work out. Stuff just didn't work out, okay? And then I end up meeting my third baby, his dad, and I end up meeting him. We try to do the relationship thing. I don't know, like, I attract people that are toxic for me. That relationship, I just was like, no. One thing about me, and I'm gonna just lay this on the line, one thing about me, if I don't like the relationship, I'm leaving. Because for so long, I was in a 3+ year relationship with my first kid's dad. My two kids, my first baby daddy, let me just say that. My first baby daddy, I was in a 3+ year relationship with, and I felt like I was so tied down because I had kids by this person, and I was just accepting everything that came with it and accepting everything that was hurting me, that I wasn't able to breathe. I wasn't able to love myself. Like, people feel like that, I feel like people on the internet feel like that I should just be stuck in that. Like, they don't understand what you went through in those relationships. They don't understand that, okay, well, if I know I gotta do it for my kids, but if I'm genuinely not unhappy, that is very unhealthy for my kids. And if I'm doing the best that I can to get out of that, then y'all should be happy for me rather than being disappointed in me because I'm leaving something toxic for something better. You see what I'm saying? For sure, two things for certain. I do not wait around for nobody to get their shit together. You either get your shit together or you gotta go. Because at the end of the day, my mental health matters too. So, yeah, just to clear the air, yes, I was in relationships, but they just didn't work out. Like, y'all old heads, there's a lot of old heads that watch my videos too. And some of them are trolls as well, where they be like, well, I was married before. Like, good for fucking you. Good for you. Hey, you were married. Do you not know how many unhappy people I know to this day that are married and have children and their children are fucking hooligans? Do you not know how many people I know? Marriage has nothing to do with how your kids are going to grow up, how they're going to prosper in life, how they're going to do this and that. I'm going to tell you this now, because children that are in a 2-parent home and still come out like a fucking delinquent. So throwing that little marriage thing, I feel like it's more like of a religious thing. And then I realized that I even get those like, don't fight me because I know how you girls like to tussle, but I even get some of those like hypocritical Christians. If you're not a hypocritical Christian, this doesn't apply to you. But I even get the hypocritical Christians that want to throw God and everything. Somewhat of why I am like not Christian, because there's too many Christians I know. Y'all know y'all gonna want to tussle for this one. There's too many Christians I know that are freaking judgmental, are so judgmental, hella judgmental. Like, judgmental don't even stop there. Like, it keeps going. And I'm not labeling the whole entire religion, all the Christians, no. It's just very much so we have a lot of judgmental Christians. Just this thing with some Christians that come on here, they just be trolling, and y'all just be throwing shots. And people question my motherhood because my kids are straight. Their dads are in their life. They have a roof over their head that I provide for, that I pay rent for. Home room, okay? They're fed. A car that I can drive my kids wherever they want to go. Yet, because my age defines who I am, apparently, it's a disappointment. You see, here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing that I want to lay out there. Older people that have had kids in their 30s, 40s, 50s, hell, even 60s. Okay? And are horrible parents. I grind hard for my kids. Know that. I grind hard for my kids. I go to work every single day to make sure my kids has everything that they need. So they don't got to ask for nobody. For nothing. For nothing. My kids are straight. I wake up every day. My kids are good. Okay? Irritates me because I feel like y'all just be commenting just to comment shit at this point. Because at the end of the day, Anybody that knows me knows my life has completely turned 360 around since I had my very first child at 16. Being judged by something I can't help. Like, if I'm not happy, like, I guess it's not even just though my age. I feel like it's more so looked upon, down upon, because it's looked down upon by a lot because I don't have a man. That's what we gotta stop normalizing, as if my kids won't grow up good without a man in the house. Like, I get where you guys, some of you guys are coming from, but at the same time, it's like a two-parent household can be good and bad on a kid's life, okay? Depending on the freaking parents. And I feel like the situation I put my kids in now, it's healthy. It's healthy. Like, I'm able to get a break. The dad is able to get a break. It's a healthy relationship. The kids tell me, like, oh, what they did at their dad's house. Like, my daughter that can speak, what you do at your dad's house? Oh, da da da. You know, like, we have different views on our kids because they're in two different households. And I feel like, honestly, I shouldn't be addressing this because a lot of people are like, forget what these people think, but it gets under my skin sometimes when y'all think y'all know what the hell is going on and y'all don't. No longer addressing this. I'm no longer addressing it further on at all because it's taking a toll on me and I gotta leave it alone. Don't sit here and act like I'm just this, what, I'm every woman, because it's not that over here. I'm not gonna act like I'm super mom. There's times where I have mental breakdowns. There's times where I feel like I'm stressed. There's times where I feel like I'm overwhelmed. There's times where I feel like I'm not gonna be able to make it. Like, there's times I have that, but I feel like every mom has that. And with or without a man, I would still feel that way because being a mom is not easy, okay? Being a mom is not easy, y'all. It is not for the weak, okay? Whether or not my kid's dad and I are together or not should not affect you. It should not affect you. I'm not on here to be judged. I'm on here to show you the real deal, holy grail of how my life is being a single mom and to help the next mother, because people like you are constantly putting people like me down. I feel like the best way, like, I love when people give me feedback where it's more like they meant no harm by it, but they're giving me advice at the same time, but they're coming from a right place. There's different things that I can allow and I can tolerate when you're coming from a genuine, the right place with it. But y'all be expecting me to, like, be like, okay, when y'all come off like disrespectful, coming at my life, coming for my kids, like, that's just supposed to be like, okay, well, I see where you coming. No, you can't disrespect me and my kids and feel like it's gonna be okay. No, but if you're just giving me advice like, hey, like, I feel like, you know, you should take some time off with men and just leave men alone and work on you and your kids, stuff like that, I can deal with, you know, because I definitely agree. That's why this year I'm not worried about a man. I'm not trying to accommodate getting a man. I'm not trying to look for a man. I am working on myself, and I told y'all this in my 2022 diary. I am working on myself. I am being me, and I'm working on myself this whole year. You probably will never see me in this relationship this whole year. You know why? Because I'm not worried about a man. Constructive criticism, I guess that's what it's called, where, like, you're coming from a good place, I can understand those type of advice. But when you straight blown off like, this is disgusting, you shouldn't have this many kids at this age, you should be ashamed of yourself, do better, well, damn. Whether I address it or not, there's gonna be people that still gonna feel the way they feel because that's just who they are. But honestly, y'all, I feel like y'all should lay off at least like some that didn't mean no harm and y'all did end up meaning some harm. I feel like y'all should lay off with the comments, and that's why I kind of was bouncing back with like, should I post a mom video today, because I feel like that's why I don't even address my age at times, because it's like, if I do in this video, they're gonna say something about this and my kids. Like, I don't have time for it. And I guess because I'm getting bigger with my subscribers and with my audience, I have to be able to take this into consideration, that people are going to be very like nonchalant. Like they're gonna have a nonchalant attitude and don't care about your feelings, and not even nonchalant, they're gonna be very blunt with things, and sometimes you just have to brush it off. And I learned that the bigger I get, the more hate I'm going to receive, and I gotta learn how to cope with it. But at the same time, I'm not no bitch. Another thing, I am single because I choose happiness over mental draining relationships, toxic. I choose happiness over toxicness. And I feel like once I'm in a situation too toxic, I restrain myself from it, and I don't want to go there no more. Like, let me just make this clear, y'all. I do want to get married one day. I do want to have a fiance that's gonna love me and all my kids. I do want to have a house with my fiance and my husband, and living life. I do want that. Going to make sure that if before I marry someone, before somebody actually gets down on one knee to me, somebody that I genuinely want to be with the rest of my life, and that it is benefiting me, makes me happy in every aspect. Like, I want to be with somebody that is perfect for me. Perfect in general, but perfect for me. That is going to have to wait a while, if it has to wait a while. If it's tomorrow I meet the man of my dreams, I meet them tomorrow. But if I have to wait to get that perfect man, I'm going to wait. Because I'm not going to keep going through man after man after man, you know? I'm not. So as much as y'all would liked, as much as y'all had liked to thought it was Santana, it's not Santana, okay? So I eventually do want to get married. I do want to have a 2-parent household for my kids, because I want to be able to be like, hey baby, I made you some breakfast, you and the kids got breakfast, I packed you your lunch for dinner, you know, stuff like that. Like, I do want that in life. I do cherish those things, and I do want to have that type of stability in my household, but it just hasn't came yet. Like, I'm only fucking 20. I'm only 20 years old, y'all. Y'all act like I'm just, I should be married by now because I got kids. No. Like, I don't know what has put in y'all minds, some of y'all minds, to believe that I have to be with my child's father, but that is not so, okay? That is not so. I feel like all fingers are pointing towards me because I had 2 failed relationships, 2 failed serious relationships, and you know, some of it could be me. But it also plays a part of other people too. This day and age, men, it's very hard to find a good man that's gonna love you and all your kids. It's very hard to even find a good man in general, let alone the ones that's gonna love you and your kids and treat you right at the same time. So I thank y'all for just, like, you know, accepting, you know, what I come with. For those who have accepted me and never judged me, I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all don't understand how much I love y'all, how much y'all mean an impact on my life, because without y'all, I wouldn't even have a YouTube. You feel me? Like, I'm thankful for the ones that support me and that be like, forget them, forget what they say, because y'all matter to me. Y'all make me feel better. Like, when I be mentally depressed and stuff, y'all don't understand. I be reading through y'all comments, happy to see y'all comments, you know. But for the ones that are trolling, okay, that's all I can say to you. But yeah, y'all, my battery is overheating, so I'm gonna sum up this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all learned something in this video, and I'll catch y'all in my next one.